Welcome to the Purpose Driven Mom Show. Here at A Purpose Driven Mom, we believe that it's possible to manage your home, work on your personal goals, and grow and scale an online business. Most productivity tips out there tell you to hustle more and make you feel shame about not being motivated enough. And we're here to dispel this myth. I'm Cara Harvey, and I am on a mission to help work-at-home moms realize that they have the power to go after their dreams, take care of themselves, and manage their home without perfectionism, guilt, or having to sacrifice their sleep. If you're ready to shift your thinking around productivity and get some practical tips to help you manage your mom life, toss your earbuds in while you fold the laundry, and let's do this.
Welcome to the Purpose Driven Mom Show, episode 437. I'm excited to share some incredible stories with you today. Every year, right around this time, we open up our case studies so that students of the Purpose Driven Mom Club can enter their story. And the tears hearing some of these stories. We've picked a few to share with you today because I want you to know that the Purpose Driven Mom Club, it could be for you. The Purpose Driven Mom Club is a group coaching program where we help moms get out of their own way, get out of their heads, and take action on not only their task and their to-do list, but their goals. We help them figure out a schedule of how am I going to get things done? How am I going to work from home? How am I going to have time for me? And we help them realize that they don't need to be perfect to do it. These members submitted their stories, and it is just incredible to listen to. I'm going to share them with you today, and I want you to put yourself in their shoes, and I want you to ask yourself, is this something that I think can push me to the next level? Because I believe the answer is yes. And if so, you can go to purposedrivenmom.com/club right now. The club only opens 4 times a year. And if you join, today is Monday when this episode is coming out. If you join today, you will get a bonus week, access to our coaching calls, because we are taking the 2 weeks off. Otherwise, your calls will start in January. So you can really see what the Purpose Driven Mom Club is all about. Head to purposedrivenmom.com/club right now. Enjoy these stories, celebrate these people, and share this with other people, because I want you to hear the hope in their voices. I want you to hear how they were able to take these methods and make big changes in their lives. Again, you can go to purposedrivenmom.com/club to join us before doors close this week.
Hi, I'm Alexandra. I'm a mom of a preteen and a toddler. I also own my own business and work from home. I have a wonderful husband who helps out lots around the house. However, my mind is always full of all the things that needs to be done, all of the things I would like to get done, and everything else. I met Cara earlier this year in a virtual summit I attended. Afterwards, I started to receive emails from her, and I heard about the Purpose Driven Mom Summit. I attended and was so blown away by the summit and learned so much that I knew as soon as the club doors opened, I wanted in. Less than a month later, I had joined the club. The first thing I did was devour all the course material. While not everything in it was brand new to me, for the first time in my life, I started to feel like I was ready to implement the things I was learning. The 2 things that I started to implement the most was do less and give yourself grace. This came true during our planning sessions. Every month we do a monthly planning, and once a week we do a weekly planning session. As I would sit at the list of all the things that I wanted to accomplish, all the goals I wanted to do, I would know there's no way I could do it all right now. So through the framework from the course, I would start to go through that same list and decide what was most important for now. Then I would take that list of things that was most important for now and start to make an action plan. I've always loved making plans and have done it consistently for most of my life. However, I don't always keep it. So the accountability calls is really the game changer with the club. Every week, I would come with just 2 or 3 things that I needed to focus on. And the next week, I'd have to say if it was done. Now, sometimes the accountability calls didn't work, but there was always the Facebook group where I could get support from both Cara and her team, as well as the wonderful members of the club. The last 6 months, I've been able to accomplish more than I've been able to accomplish in many years, or so it feels. In 6 months, I've decluttered many of the problem areas of our home. I've come up with a budget, and we've been working on sticking to it. I've also gained the confidence to increase my rates, as well as come up with packages for clients who don't want to do an hourly rate. I've been able to drink more water, meditate consistently, and I've even started email marketing. Now, that's been something on my list of things that I'd like to do for almost 4 years. But the biggest game changer for me is what it's done for my anxiety. I've always been somebody who runs a little bit anxious, and after having my daughter, I found that it was starting to disrupt my sleep. For almost a year, I was taking something every night to sleep. Now, I don't take anything. Being able to plan for my life, as well as being held accountable and in the community, has made it so that I feel so much more in control of my life. And the anxiety, while it's still there, is actually manageable with doing simple things like meditation. Now, if you found yourself on this page and you're wondering if the club is right for you, it is. With this group of women and Cara at the lead, you'll find that you're able to start to gain traction on your goals, just like me.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and when I found Cara and the Purpose Driven Mom Club, I was living with my longtime fiance and our 2 fur missile German Shepherds. I am a type A, only child, perfectionist, who also ranks like 99% introverted. I started paying attention to Cara's stuff after finding her through a goal planning session that was part of a summit or a bundle I had gotten. It was shortly after the pandemic started, and I was working a hybrid of in-office and remote that was changing by the day. I always thought that if I had more time, I'd get more done, but the pandemic proved that theory wrong very quickly. I felt more scattered, and by the time I was working full-time back in my office, I realized I had gotten very little done in that large amount of free time that I had had. It was frustrating. I also had continued to put off planning my wedding due to not having other house projects done first. I joined the Purpose Driven Mom Club on a month-by-month basis after Cara's Purpose Driven Mom Summit in 2021. The way that Cara taught just made sense to me and my brain. I was only a dog mom, but there was so much strategy to be more productive that applies to everyone in the content that I decided to join on a yearly basis after only 2 months in. I went through schoolwork at my own pace and sometimes didn't interact with anyone outside of the resources in my portal. I did mention the 99% introverted, right? I started to feel more settled and more sure that I could improve on things and learn new things. The club helped me develop a growth mindset and start making gains in different areas of my life. In 2022, I finished 70 books. I don't think I'd read one the year before. And I spent 300 days in my Bible app. I had made a lot of personal development progress that year. In 2023, I was able to finally plan my wedding and get married to my amazing husband in April of 2023. And to the shock of both of us, I found out I was 4 months pregnant last October. And now here I am in 2024, leaning back on my APDM club more than ever to figure out how to make goals and do life as a stay-at-home mom after working full-time out of my home since I was 16. And here I am at 40, trying to learn how to be a stay-at-home mom to this amazing little boy. The club has played a big role in so much of that, and even when I was hopping on a call during my full-time job during the day to sometimes just listen in to get the motivational support of hearing others striving for their goals, it helped. Cara, Jamie, and all of Team APDM are amazing, as are all of the APDM club members that support me and each other in this community. This has helped me as a woman, as a dog mom, as a wife, and now as a mom to this tiny human. I'm very grateful, and I feel more confident that I can accomplish more.
Doors to the Purpose Driven Mom Club are currently open, but only until December the 19th. If you have been thinking about joining the Purpose Driven Mom Club, now is the time to do so. This group coaching program is going to help you level your goals up for the new year and beyond. We've had people who stay in this group because it's the support and the accountability that they need. Inside the club, you're going to get an entire curriculum a course broken into 15 minutes, because I know that you're busy, right? 15-minute chunks to learn how to manage your time, handle your tasks, conquer your to-do list, and also work on your dreams and your goals. Not only are we going to give you the tools that you need, but we're going to give you the support. We offer 5 different coaching calls every single week where you can hop on your own schedule, different time zones to get support. We offer think tanks where you can get on and communicate and mastermind and connect with other moms and bring a problem. Hey, I'm struggling here. Let's crowdsource. Does anybody have any ideas? And the coaching team will help push you through. We also offer accountability calls where you can jump on and say, I need to get these things done this week. I'm going to use this time to body double. I'm going to co-work. But also, can you hold me accountable? Because nobody's holding mom accountable, right? We're going to be that for you. And we offer weekly planning where you can get on and plan our weeks together. If you're tired of trying to get through the day and conquer your goals and figure it out on your own, come over to the club. Go to apurposedrivenmom.com/club. Join now before doors close on the 19th of December. We will not be opening up again until the spring. And let this be a gift you give to yourself to kick off the new year. That's apurposedrivenmom.com/club.
Hi, I am here presenting as the poster child for the punctually challenged. And I joke about it, but it's really, really true. I was literally born late. Very late. No, really. That my family has always called it Rosie time. Yeah, my mom had to lift a couch up the stairs after she was 3 weeks late with me, but we don't get into all that. Anyway, I joke about it, but that's because I have cried many tears over the lost opportunities, relationships, actual money. There's a thing they call the ADHD tax, and yes, I am neurodiverse, but yes, I also have medicine and therapy and years of therapy. And what have I tried besides all those things? Pretty much any scheduling system and lists, and read a whole lot of books and time management things. Also, well, I will say that the Purpose Driven Mom has helped me a lot. The Purpose Driven Mom Club. Before the Purpose Driven Mom Club, I didn't even know about time blocking. I didn't know about Trello. I didn't know about the 15-minute formula. I worked with Cara a few years ago during what some call the pandemonium. And then due to my own disorganization, I didn't put in the work or maybe I forgot to keep the payments going. And so my bad. So here we are. In the meantime, I did try to hire an ADHD coach or a life coach. And the funny thing about that, I am a coach and game recognized game. Cara is a good coach. I don't teach people about time management. I'm a recovery coach. And I gotta say, I can talk very vulnerably about my emotions, I can talk on social media about mental health and things like that, but it is really, really vulnerable for me to come on here and talk about the struggles that I have had in my life about time management. It goes that deep for me. It really does. For me to be able to get over this problem from the absolute bottom of my heart, it would be like the thing that I believe could actually help me get to my biggest God-driven dreams. And so being back here in the last 2 months, when I was at one of those bottom parts of your life, one of those low points, I was like, where am I gonna go? I thought of Cara. Because Cara, I know, is consistent. Cara is a person that I know can help somebody. Cara's that person that can help me with my time management and scheduling issues. And she has been here doing that work and helping people that want to put that work in. And she's got other coaches working for her, and they've been great. So already it's having the think tank calls and the accountability calls and the other women these other purpose-driven moms that just understand they might not be going down the exact same route, but they understand, and giving that encouragement and understanding and support. So I have a big learning curve, a steep learning curve. Cara has a lot of material. It's going to take me at least a year to attain probably a basic level of adulting, scheduling, knowledge, and ability. So I'm asking for your vote. Vote for me. I'm recently post-divorce and could use the support with the years of dues as well. So I hope to see you in the club. Mama Rosie or Rosemary. Bye.
Hi everybody, I'm Meg, and I discovered Cara a few years ago. I had heard her speak on a conference that I was attending with lots of other speakers, and I just felt like she kind of spoke my language, like this achieving what I want to achieve. Yeah, I'm a big achiever person. But what I found was something a little bit different than I expected in a really good way, is that in the Purpose-Driven Mom Club, we are a society, if you will, of not just people who want to get something purposeful done in our lives, but we also call each other out for making sure that we're aligning with what is important to us. And so we know our tendency to do a lot, but we also harken back to what is truly important. And that is where I have found my people. I was a little suspicious about an online group. How really connected can people be when they don't live in the same city and they never see each other in person? Well, I can tell you that these are some of these are people who understand the place that I'm at in life, about the kind of life I want to live. And we all are doing that together. And that is what makes this so amazing, is the fact that all of us are doing it in different ways. And we have different phases of life, different kids or no kids, or health issues or not health issues, or highly creative or highly not creative. That's what's actually, to me, most magical, is on a weekly accountability call, I can hear and listen to other people who are putting into practice the very same things that I am trying to put into practice, and they're doing it to achieve different goals and different objectives. And yet at the same point, I see how beautiful it is and how amazing it is to see their success. And we share that together week by week by week by week by week, and month by month and year by year. And that is really the Purpose-Driven Mom Club. I mean, that is it in a nutshell. And so when the idea of a conference, an in-person conference, I was a little I'm not sure. This is like taking the virtual into reality, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. And actually, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be in a different place this weekend, and that just didn't materialize. And so then when this opportunity became open to me, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on seeing and meeting the people that I've connected with for months and years. And it has been just that amazing and wonderful to feel like you walk into a room of people that, yes, you've never seen their face, but guess what? They know your story. They know, and they've seen your successes. They've seen your failures. They've seen your struggles. And still, we're all still showing up for each other. And we all reflect that encouragement and support of each other. And that, to me, is the magic sauce of Purpose-Driven Mom Club. So maybe you'll think about joining us.
Are you looking to spend intentional time with your kid and have no idea where it's going to fit in? Let me help you out. I just made an activity book called Draw with Mom, and the purpose of this book is to give you intentional time with your kid that doesn't have to take hours. I'm gonna be real, I don't want to play for hours at all. I also don't want to play dolls and have you tell me how I'm doing it wrong. I made this book to be an interactive journal so that you could be creative, your kid could be creative, and you can have fun together. There's 50 prompts that are set up for you where the child draws on one side and you add to it. Yesterday, my son and I did it, and it was draw a house, and then it said the parent to draw a rainbow and a sun. And we're super creative. We make up stories, we draw outside the box. We don't have to stick to the prompts, but the goal is sometimes it's always the start that stops us. I want to spend intentional time with my kid and I don't know what to do. Well, I've made a plan for you. You can go to purposedrivenmom.com/drawwithmom or just search on Amazon to grab the book now. It's $19.95. It's a great way to be intentional about your one-on-one time and spend time with your kid. That's a purposedrivenmom.com/drawwithmom.
Hey, I'm doing my testimonial for APDM. There's lots of questions. I'm going to start with, when did I first find APDM? I'm pretty sure that we were coming home from like a family vacation, and I was just having this moment of feeling kind of defeated as a mom. Even though the vacation went well, I don't know why I was in that space, but I was, and I was looking for a podcast, and Cara's Purpose Driven Mom came up on there, and I kind of binged it from there. And then I went to, I think I found her freebie through the podcast and joined the club in like a trial. I think she'd offered it that way. And I was probably an odd one, probably a strange question that they hadn't gotten. I started the trial, and I think it was like a 2 or 3 week one, and I knew really fast that I wanted to be in this program and that I wanted to learn all of the cool things that were in here. And so I sent a message saying, how do I become a member now? Like, I don't want my trial to keep going. I just want it to be right now because I'm super excited. And it might have even been, I think we were able to go to the Sunday planning when we were on the trial, and that made a huge difference. I just loved Cara's energy, the community that she's created, like the people, the women that are here, they all want purpose, right? They all are striving hard to be better and still recognizing their strengths, and they're so caring, and they, like team players, they care about you, their team, and also the other people. And so it's just a place where you feel loved and where you feel important and empowered. So that's my general thing. And for this event, I'm at the conference. It's so fun. You can see the Benjamin Franklin bubblegum back there, but it's awesome. When I heard that this was happening, I turned to my husband. We were sitting in bed or something. I'm like, can I do this? This would be so cool. Because I live in Utah. It's held in Philly. There was flights, and we have little people, and it was going to be kind of a thing to coordinate. But I was so excited to do it because I feel like these women are my friends. I feel like it would be so much fun to see them. So, and it has been. So APDM, I'm already a really organized person, but I found my tribe, I guess is how to put it. And Cara's SOAR program and the way that she teaches things gives you permission to take a deep breath, recognize what you've done that is good, and that you don't have to go super fast, do it right now, but that you can make progress and feel good about that progress, and she gives you tools to break it down. So I love Cara. Cara, you're awesome, and APDM and all the wonderful women that you have attracted to you through your energy. And I think anybody that watches this should totally come join. We'll see you later. Bye.
I'm Anna Marie. I don't know if we're doing names. So I first heard about Cara and a purpose-driven mom a few years back, and from another coach. And the first thing that I hopped in on was something about time blocking. And I do a lot, multiple jobs, multiple entrepreneurial positions, and time blocking was not my jam. Still isn't my jam. And I was like, okay, we're not really a good fit. However, I loved Cara's energy. And so over the years following her, I learned that she is so much more than time blocking. And the goal setting and how to break down those goals and how to actually keep up with your goals and your dreams and where you want to be. And on top of that, the reflection portions was something I had never heard of, something I had never done in my life, and I absolutely fell in love with her, how do I want to say this? Absolutely fell in love with her teachings. And so I've been a member of the Purpose Driven Mom Club only a few months now, and honestly I can say that I have accomplished more in the past few months with this accountability and learning how to break everything down more than I have in the past handful of years. So every project that I have has been going significantly smoother. Deadlines are getting met earlier than they need to be, and I'm over the moon with my choice to join. So attending this particular event, honestly, I had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew that I wanted to be around similar energy and learn a little bit more about how to reach these goals and how to run a business and be a mom at the same time and juggle it all without feeling like I'm juggling it all. So far it has been magical, and I absolutely adore the women in this group and Cara's teachings and Cara's team. For real, I would be lost without them, and I can definitely attribute a lot of my successes to them.
Hi, my name is Susan Sheldon, and I have really enjoyed a purpose-driven mom, particularly this quarter. I first heard about a purpose-driven mom about 5 years ago, and I signed up to be a 1-year subscriber and did nothing with it. So then I went away a little bit, but I always attended any free workshops or events that Cara had. The reason I wanted to attend this event in particular is because I'm really learning SOAR during this last quarter of 2024, and I just thought the conference would solidify the training that I'm getting through that. The way a purpose-driven mom has helped me is it's helped me to stay on track. So I see that happening through the SOAR program. Cara actually gave me 2 phone calls, and so she mapped out S during the month of September, O during the month of October, and she gave me the links to the remaining videos that go with the SOAR program, and I'll map them out for November and December. This time I plan to continue with a purpose-driven mom. I'm involved in some other memberships, but I feel like what I've learned here and what I'm learning through the SOAR program is worth my while, and I'm going to invest in it. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Purpose Driven Mom Show. If this episode served you in any way, we would really appreciate it if you headed over to wherever you listen to podcasts, hit that 5-star and leave a review and a rating. That's how more moms can find us and we can grow our community. If you had a tip or an aha, make sure you come over and tag me at a Purpose Driven Mom on Instagram and share it with your friends. The best way for us to get this message out there of less hustle and less shame and more intentionality is for you to share it with people you know need to hear it. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you, and I can't wait to connect with you more outside of the podcast.